wealth comes in different ways. There are some people who, I mean, they don't do too much. Some people, no matter how they dress, they don't look so good as that, even when they spend so expensively on themselves. To be honest, it's not their wealth. There are some people whose wealth is definitely about their health. They don't, I mean, they have good health in their family. They don't get to have all these sicknesses and all of that. Some people have good health. Some people, they are financially stable. I mean, that's their wealth in that family. Some people might not even have, they might not even be up to, they might not be average people, right? But when you go to them for advice, they are blessed with seeing things beyond. That's their wealth. Wealth comes in different forms. Hi guys, you're definitely going to join me today in loosening my hair. It's pretty rough, yeah. I'm going to be talking about something interesting, but my hair is pretty rough. Trust me, this is just 2 weeks. 2 weeks of making this hair. Today makes it 2 weeks. So I have a virgin hair. So it makes it really rough. This, I mean, I don't have the privilege of enjoying my money like other people would. Okay, so join me today as I definitely talk about something quite personal and I wanted to share with you guys. And if I believe some of you will be able to relate with it, right? So I pretty much think that I had my life very much planned out. While I was younger, I had the age at which I wanted to have phones. I had the age which I felt it was okay to date. I had the age which I felt I should be married. I had the age which I wanted to. I think most of you can relate to that anyway. But fortunately, I would use the word fortunately. Fortunately, things didn't go that way. And sometimes, like I usually say, sometimes you can have everything all planned out and still um, something unplanned always happens, even in your overplanned stuff, right? Having that and growing up, I felt that since I did know God, because I knew I definitely had a relationship with God way early, and I just kind of felt that was a check mark for anything I wanted. I mean, the things that I want in life, since I'm not wanting them out of selfishness, I should be able to get what I want. And I'm not wanting bad things. I mean, I want good things. So why should God be making me wait for good things? I mean, since um he supplies my need according to his riches in glory, right? So at some point in my life I didn't get the gist. While why should I not be having what I want? I mean, I'm not wanting bad things, I'm wanting good things. I wanted to have them genuinely for myself because I felt I needed it at that point in my life, right? When things didn't go so well, I didn't understand it, and I'm sure some of us can relate to the fact like this. You're like wondering, what did I do? Did I do so? Am I not praying enough? Am I not worshiping you enough? And all of that. And sincerely, I've grown to a point here where I am. I've grown to a point that I'm very grateful. I'm grateful because, and I'm different that I would have been if I have everything all figured out. I'm grateful because if I had had everything, I don't think I would learn to appreciate God and really love Him. I don't think it's love. I've learned to love God times when things are working well and times when things are not working well, and just simply being grateful. I mean, it's easy to love God when God is giving you everything like you want, like back to back. So I have my throat a bit foggy. Is that a word? I don't know. Anyway, so when you always have someone who gives you everything you want at when you want them, I don't really think that's love. I think love is beyond just having everything you want at the time when you want it. That's like you like people for that. But when you love people, you love them despite the fact that you don't understand everything. Do you love them despite the fact that you feel like you should have gotten better and they gave you less or something like that? You love them despite anything. And because I'm talking about God here, I mean, God is so intentional about us. That's something I've come to be at peace with. Even when the devil is trying to let me feel like, oh, God doesn't love you, God did that, blah, 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 and all of that. But the truth is, when the devil is trying to be in that context, like God doesn't love you, I've come to know that He's so intentional about me, like about you, about me, about any of us. He's so intentional. And I usually say that Odahochku Mbelede, that is, he didn't meet God suddenly, because he says in his words that he knows the end before the beginning, before it even started at all. From the beginning, he already knows the end. So it doesn't take God by surprise when things come about in my life. No, it doesn't take God by surprise. So I always know that God knows this is definitely going to happen. And so it has brought me to I think I'm better off happy the way I am. There was this, so between us anyway, there's this dream I used to have then when I was way younger, and it was just, in those dreams, I used to see myself, should I share this? Anyway, my dreams are very personal to me. So in those dreams anyway, I'm going to share this for someone who needs to know. I'm big on dreams. If you've watched my other videos, you definitely know I'm big on dreams. So either ways, so in that dream, I used to have myself where I would see myself a bit chubby. Sorry, I would see myself a bit chubby and all of that. Then in the dream, when I look in the mirror or after some time, I'll see myself really slimmed down. Being chubby naturally, I don't know about others, everybody have interpretation, but I know how I understand God when he speaks to me. When I'm being chubby, it means that I have excesses in my character and all of that. But when I see myself slim down, it means that I've been excesses has been they've been cut out of my life, right? So I would always wonder how I'm going to get it. And whenever I look at that beautiful, not over slim, just simply looking good, like whenever I see myself in those dreams, I'm like, I really admire the person I tend to become. I really do. So uh but I never knew I was definitely going to go. I never knew that getting to that place where I'm going to really slim down in character and self. I never knew that I would. I mean, we all know that life, when you're reading the Bible, it talks about the fact that there'll be trials and all of that, but you just don't know the packages in which your trials will definitely be coming about. So I never knew I would definitely have to go like through the serious trying times. I just felt, oh, I should be able to deal with all of that. That's me as a young person, as a young believer in God and all of that. But growing up, I have come to be grateful for where I am, and I'm much more grateful for the personality that I've grown to, that God has built in me, right? The fact that I am a better person on the inside. I mean, yes, I've definitely grown in different ways. I've definitely grown in diverse ways, but you know, realizing that on the inside you are more forgiving, you are more compassionate, you are more tolerant, you're able to grace other people when they even make mistakes. Because the truth is, when we don't go through life, when we get everything the way we want, truth be told, you will definitely not have compassion on other people. You will definitely feel like everybody else around you doesn't, um like they're not doing something right. You know how that moment whereby you make um some amounts like gracefully, you have an opportunity that definitely pays like you a huge some kind of huge amount of money, and then you have that, and then someone else is saying, oh, I don't get money for food. You're like, but you're working, you're doing this, you're doing that. You almost want to shame the person, but when you go through life yourself, you have the heart of being compassionate to others, knowing that this thing, giving them grace, and knowing that life is not always what it seems like. Some people work so hard and all of that, and definitely don't have that access to the kind of life you live. Why some people, they've been opportuned in different ways. And something I've also come to learn in my growth with God and discipline with Him is the fact that wealth comes in different ways. Wealth is not about finance at all. Wealth comes in different ways. There are some people whose wealth is definitely about their health. They don't, I mean, they have good health in their family. They don't get to have all these sicknesses and all of that. Some people have good health. That's their wealth. Some people, they are financially stable. I mean, that's their, it's almost like, this person get money for your family. This person has money. This other person has money and all of that. And that's their wealth. in that family. While some people, there are people who in their family, they have sense. They might not necessarily have all the money, they are average people, but when you go to them for advice, my goodness, they are blessings to your life. Some people might not even have, they might not even be up to, they might not be average people, right? But when you go to them for advice, they are blessed with seeing things beyond. That's their wealth. Wealth comes in different forms. Wealth for some other people is the fact that they are physically beautiful, I mean, or handsome. They have the wealth of looking good. I mean, they don't do too much. Some people, no matter how they dress, they don't look so good as that, even when they spend so expensively on themselves. To be honest, it's not their wealth. Why some people, they might not even have to do much. They might just go for a common outfit, and whenever you see them, they're always looking so stunning. It's just blessings. Everybody's wealth is different, and you've just come to appreciate life in where you are, even while you're working to or praying for something else that you want. And I have come to see that we all have wealth, we are all blessed, we are all basically wealthy, but in different things. Some people have good kids, and some people have kids who trouble them. But the truth is, maybe they have finances and things to fund their other parts of life and all, right? So wealth comes in different phases and different ways for each person's. So this is me letting you know, realize that God has blessed you where you are. God has given you so much. And even while you crave what another person has because you want to have them, it's not bad to want to have a better life and all of that. It is not. This is me letting you know that there is something about you. There is something. I don't know if you've even met some people who they don't have money, but they have connections. They just seem to know somebody in one office that knows somebody in one office. I don't know if you've come across those people. They have this I don't know what kind of spirit to call it. They have this, people just like them, people want to help them, they just get help and like so well. Why for you, you will try to be as them, but it never comes for you for some reason. So people really have votes in different places, and coming to appreciate God where you are is a big deal. You have to appreciate God where you are because he has done so much for you. Everybody, like the parables of the um is it talent or coin? I think both sides. Some, he gave this person five, he gave this person three talents or two talents and thereabout, and one was one, of course. Or I think I usually mix up the coin and the talent. I don't know if they're the same, but I usually mix that up. So knowing that he gives everybody something. God gives everybody something. It's There is nobody without something. There is nobody without no sense of wealth. Just that sometimes where you're looking forward to as your source of as your wealth stuff might not be your wealth stuff. So it's just about being grateful for what you have while you're praying and working towards what you want to have. So yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to talk to you guys. And if you found this very relatable, if you have some comments, some things you like to share, please do not forget to comment. Do not forget to reach out to me. You can definitely send me a DM if you have some things like this you want to talk about or you wish for me to talk about. You can send me a DM or an email. I'll definitely leave that on the screen. And you on social media, you can find me on Instagram at Amarannam also. Then we'll definitely talk about it. Thank you so much. I don't think you guys are going to be here for me to finish loosening my hair so that you see my pretty face without all this rough zone, right? So see you when I see you, and thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for sticking around and being here till the end of the video. You're so loved, and I love you so much, and God loves you also, definitely loves you more than I do. And yeah, see you in my next video.